Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Milena's so stunning. I just find she's very goddess-like, you know? She's kind of like an enigma. What is that? Omnipotent kind of thing. Like she's just so celestial, you know? She's heavenly. She's angelic. She's just so good, you know? And so people are just like, I'm sure she'd be worshipped in some cultures, you know? Just like, maybe even this one, I don't know. But she's kind of crazy good, you know? Um, Anyway, thank you all for watching. Totally enjoyed the show. Now, I did see a Channing Tatum interview recently, and he was talking about his doing the drag performance, and he was saying, you know, it was funny, and I'm like, well, to me, I thought he looked like he was very seriously into it, but it's kind of a relief that he thought it was funny because it did look kind of funny, but I mean, not in a bad way. I don't think he was trying to say negative things about transgenderism or anything. Just the way that he was dressed up trying to be Beyonce was a funny thing. And I think that there had been other people on the show that had done drag, and it was kind of like far-fetched and kind of like not, you know, not glamorous, or they weren't trying, you know, and it was kind of like, you can kind of tell they were doing it for humor, and they're probably like, their wives are probably thinking it's funny, or the girls that they're in their life, but I mean, you know, but you're just like, because I mean, when I first saw it, I was like, he's really into this. I don't know if he's like loving this or not, but he was just doing it because he wanted to be Beyonce, so he had to make sure he had that sort of, you know, Beyonce kind of personality in the dancing, right? So, um, you know, Beyonce was there, and he was talking briefly about how Beyonce was not really spending any time there, just not hanging out with him, and she just had to go, you know, but and she wanted to stay hang out with him, but you know, Channing Tatum is great. You know, we all love him, and we all love all kinds of celebrities. I just talk about Channing Tatum a lot lately, but there are other celebrities out there that we like. You know, and you know, I mean, there had been talk about many celebrities. You know, a lot of celebrities have been thrown under the bus recently because either they were going to jail or because they were dealing with a controversy that was really big, or a divorce, and some of them were even going through, you know, um, canceling their shows and losing their jobs. And Mel Gibson was one of those people, and he had been away from the spotlight for a long time. People were like, you know, he's good, and they liked him. I liked him. I thought he was really good. But they had said that he was away from the spotlight and all this, and so you know, it was just like you know, when you see he's back now, and I was thinking to myself, you know, that's good, you know, because some of these people, you know, they might have been saying very negative things, they might have been being harsh, but if that's how they feel, you know, I'm not like that. I don't feel those things, but because Wendy Williams was saying he was homophobic, he was transphobic, he was everything he was racist, and you know, I mean, how racist can you be when Danny Glover, I think Danny Glover is his name, is in the movie with you? You can't be that racist, you know. So maybe it was mentioned to start controversy to get it more popular. I don't know, but you're just like, if you're performing with Danny Glover, like you can't be that racist. I'm sorry. And I'm sure there were gay people in the movie and all that, but and trans people. I'm not sure if trans people were there, but maybe. And that somebody's involved somehow. That's why I choose never to be homophobic or transphobic or racist, because everybody is connected to someone, and those people have someone, and all of us are connected somehow, you know. So we're not going to be mean to anyone, you know. But he felt he could, and he was a big star, but he got fired from his job, so you know, he didn't have another role in the movie for a long time. And now they're like, well, we'll bring him back, and you know, it's kind of like a lot of people probably are upset by that. They're like, well, why is he brought back? You know, if he was going through those things. But you know, when somebody's really talented, they are entitled to certain opinions. I mean, not that you want them to have those opinions, but those opinions are there, and you kind of have to say to yourself, accept that that's their personality, you know. But I mean, obviously, if he was a murderer, that'd be another story, you know. But I mean, if he doesn't like certain people, can you really like, you know, it's not like if you're not like that, then that's fine, you know, be happy with it, you know. But if he doesn't like certain cultures or whatever, I mean, some people have certain preferences. There might be someone exactly like Mel Gibson who only dates black girls or black men, you know. So if you're exactly like Mel Gibson and you only date those people, then you're gonna not like white people, right? So you're not racist, you just don't like a certain culture more than other cultures. So it's, it's not like, I mean, but saying something really nasty about a certain culture, yes, that's wrong and all that, but I mean, if you don't, if you're not connected to that culture, you're not, if that's not the culture you prefer, then, at some point you just have to say, like, if somebody else said that, we wouldn't even give a care. And of course, if you put that on your social media, yes, it's bad. I would never, ever put anything racist, homophobic, transphobic, never, never, never. I would never. But I believe in, the consequences you get when you say those things and you are those things to get those consequences, and I think that's right. But but some people would beg to differ. They might think, well, he didn't hurt anybody, and he said these things because he's not into those things. I don't know what was said. I don't know if it was really severe. I mean, if he just said something simple, then that might be why they rehired him. But I mean, obviously, if he's going bananas over it and just going like doing a huge rant, then yes, it's very rude and not called for. But if he just, I mean, and that's the thing, right? Like if he's not into those cultures or those things, just don't say it. Like why do you say it? As a celebrity, everyone's gonna know you're saying it. So why would you say it? I just don't get it. It's like, well, I mean, it's not like you had it's not like you had all these things not going for you and you had to say it. If he's doing well, it's like what problem does he have with it? I think he's Jewish, isn't he? So I'm not sure. I think he's Jewish and something else. I don't remember what culture he is, but anyway, when you're a celebrity type, zip your lip. I mean, I'm not those things. And I'm not those things. I don't believe in homophobia or racism or transphobia or anything like that, and that's just how I am. But luckily for me, if I'm going to be a celebrity, I'm not going to get fired for anything because I'm not going to say those things because I really don't believe those things should be there. Um, but um, but yes, I mean, if you're a celebrity type like Mel Gibson, you're doing well. Like, why do you need to say that? And people look up to you. Somebody black is watching and they hear this comment, they're not going to feel good. So anyway, that's my rant on that. Thank you for watching. Click the subscribe. Bye now.